Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Brandon. Welcome to Audio Addiction, where you find the latest album reviews. You can find our band interviews, and you find live coverage of the concerts that we get. I'm going to I'm going to a local show next week, or this upcoming week, which I'm really excited about. As well as two other shows in the first week of June. Dance Gavin Dance and Sean, their headliners respectively. I posted a ton of album reviews. Alternative band Baseline from Arizona, and another alternative band from Israel called Bare Dreams, a hardcore punk band from California called Pressure Cracks, and then this one along with Seraphim, a progressive metalcore band from I believe they're from Wisconsin, Minnesota, I can't remember, but really great band as well, and I will be posting that tomorrow, hopefully, so definitely check that out if you get the chance to. But tonight we're going to be talking about Standard's new EP. They're self-titled. So I actually found out about this band through a sponsored Facebook post. They had posted a video of the Me Shop channel that it's literally just Marcos and Jacob doing their instruments respectively, and it was only two instruments, and I thought just this band is absolutely incredible, and if you haven't heard of them, please go check out Standards. They're killer. They're from California. They're actually doing a West Coast tour, so if you live on the West Coast, go say what's good to the homies. Hopefully they'll be making it out to the East Coast really soon. Also, thanks to them for sending it over a little bit early. I really appreciate it. So I'm going to go through each track, give you my thoughts and opinions on it all, go through some pros and cons, and then finish it out with an overall rating. So the first track is called Kale and Strawberries. This was the first song that they released as a single. It is up on their Bandcamp, and then, obviously you can purchase it because it came out yesterday. So definitely go check that out. Go pick it up on Bandcamp or iTunes. And then they'll also be doing physical CDs, which I will be picking up, so I'm super stoked on that. But getting back to the track, this one is really cool, digging the sort of bigger, like the more bass heavier notes paired with the more tappy lead guitar parts. If you've ever seen their videos, which I highly recommend going and checking out before you watch this review, or some of the stuff might not make too much sense, but they just really kind of do this awesome sort of two-hand tapping, which isn't the entire thing, but it really just kind of adds this really unique dimension to it, much like bands that do this sort of the same thing. Polyphia, Chon, Intervals, maybe Pliny might do it. I think Pliny does it a little bit too, and Covet, of course, couldn't be remiss if I didn't add them in, ironically enough, wearing a Covet shirt. That was not intentional. I just happened to wear this shirt for this review. But anyway, really kind of the duality between those two I think is really interesting. The change up in tempos are really fluid, and they fit the song very well. I think the song kind of bounces around, and it works really well with what they're going for in terms of the interesting dynamics and just the interesting sort of sound arrangement that they're going for. Again, very much along the lines of, like, I know that they referenced Terramelos in their interview, which will be going out in the next week or so. And I definitely can hear that sort of influence in their music. The song has a really cool groove and bounce to it overall, but some of my favorite parts would be the 2 minutes and 10-second mark to the 2 minutes and 40-second mark. I feel like that groove was just in the pocket, and it fit so well, and it works so well in this song. I think it's a great opener, and it's exactly what you can expect from this band going forward with any of the music that they write, and more specifically in this EP. It's definitely one of my favorite tracks off the EP in general as well. So we're going to move into track number 2, which is Astrology. Loving the groove of this track as well, especially in the verse. It's just so vibey, and it's really unique, and I find that very interesting with instrumentalist bands. I feel like they in some ways have a harder time of retaining me, but at the same time I appreciate the musicianship, so I stick on, but I know that can be a hit or miss thing from other people, but I really enjoyed it. The drums really have this sort of subtleness to them, but can definitely work well with a lot of the guitar writing that Marcos does. Obviously, being in a band and them just trying to work out stuff, I think that they really kind of put into and just thought of how to arrange stuff, and I think it works out very well in their favor. I think the second verse definitely highlights more of Jacob's drumming skills. I like how he switched up this sort of rhythmic pattern and the sort of interesting drum, like space and rhythm parts in that part of the track were some of my favorite moments. Definitely enjoying the last quarter of the song. It's definitely my favorite part of the entire song as well. It just has this unique rhythmic pattern that is led off by Jacob, and Marcos kind of follows suit as well. Really another really great track, and definitely one I'd recommend checking out. So we're gonna move it into track number 3, which is Shmoonie. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. I don't know, I could probably be wrong, but loving this sort of more upbeat, fun vibes of this track. It's definitely one of those songs that as soon as I listened to it, I was like, this is a summer perfect track. Just feels like that summer California weather. Super nice stuff, and maybe not just California weather, just sunny weather in general. Digging the sort of melodic patterns of this track as well. Much like in a lot of the previous tracks, I think that they really kind of thought it out, and it's very methodical, and I appreciate that as just somebody who listens to a lot of music and takes in and absorbs. I think it's really cool to have somebody care a lot about their craft, and really in the effort of making some really great melodic moments in a song. I love how open the bridge feels. It definitely breaks up the track very well. And I love the sort of Josh Martin-esque guitar technique that is used. That sort of flutter really works out well. And it just makes the whole song sort of flow and just make this really crazy cool sonic landscape. Easily one of my favorite songs off the record, and just that ending though is so good. Probably one of my favorite moments of this EP as well. Just going through it. So we're gonna move into track number 4, which is Kinwin's B-Day. I don't know, I probably screwed it up, but it's all good. Digging this sort of more open guitar laden intro. I think it was something of a different switch up, and I appreciate that. A lot of the stuff kind of got right into it, and this one feels a little bit more expansive, and I appreciate that. The second verse is definitely when the song starts to kick in my opinion, and just really kind of takes its stride at that point. It has a lot of similar qualities and things that I liked about the previous songs on this EP so far, and it really shows off their skills and abilities as just a two-piece band. I would say definitely more specifically at the end is when Jacob really kind of takes the reins of the song, but overall just a really great track. It encompasses a lot of the EP, and I think that just them as a two-piece band, I think that speaks a lot about their musicianship and just the way that they go about writing stuff. I think it just is really thought out and really cool and really refreshing. So some pros and cons. Like I mentioned, it's a two-piece band, and they're creating some really interesting, unique rhythmic patterns, melodic patterns, and it doesn't require singing. So I think that is really a strong pro about this record. I like the sort of different uses of guitar techniques and kind of, not kind of sounding like that Next Chon band. They have a unique sound, and as much as they will probably get clumped into that sort of instrumentalist thing, I think that they have enough chops and enough uniqueness to be not a Chon 2.0, not a Polyphia 2.0, not a Covet 2.0. I know that Tower Mellows is probably the closest band they sound similar to, but I still think they draw differences from them as well, along with retaining a lot of their influence. So definitely enjoy it. I think that it is a groovy EP from front to back. I think that one of the things that I find hard about instrumental music is that there's no vocals, there's nothing to really kind of get grooved onto, and I think that they do an excellent job of allowing those sort of melodic tappy lead guitar parts to kind of fill that space of where vocals should be, and I just love the sort of thickness of the actual guitar itself, considering that they don't have another bass player, or they don't have a bass player in general. I think that they're very well able to fit that space and manage their like musical space very well, considering they're not a full band, you know what I mean? But overall, really enjoyed this EP from front to back, and I definitely feel like it's one you should go check out. So my overall rating for standard self-titled EP, I would be giving it a 9.4 out of 10. I think it's one that if you're a fan of Terramelos, if you're a fan of Covet, if you're a fan of Chon, more or less so, those bands, I feel like you'll definitely dig this sort of stuff. I know that they're big on the Chon Homies page, so I'm pretty sure you're seeing their name around here and there, and they've actually covered a Chon song, so definitely a band to keep an eye out for in 2018. I think they got some really great stuff up their sleeves, and this is only the beginning for them. So let me know in the comments what you think about this EP. Go check it out. All the links are in the description. There should be an interview with them out the following week or so, probably in the next 2 weeks, so definitely keep on the lookout for that. It was really fun, and you know, it definitely gives me an idea of, you know, where the bands come from and, you know, their musical process. So definitely enjoy that, and I think you guys will enjoy it as well. So if you enjoyed this review, please subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and share it around. It really does go a long way. Thank you guys for so much support over the past couple weeks. It really does mean a lot. We hit over 1,000 subscribers, and I can't be more humbled and blessed to be doing this. So thank you so much for that. And I made an update video. If you want to enter into a contest, feel free to. It goes till June. I don't remember what day it is, but I know it's in June. So I think it's the first Tuesday in June, or the second Tuesday, yeah, first Tuesday in June. So definitely don't miss out on that. And my name is Brandon. We hope you got your fix, and we'll be talking with you soon. Peace. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Of course, if you enjoy what we do, make sure to go check out the other series we do. We do album reviews, we do band interviews, and we do live videos. So definitely go check that out. Hit that subscribe button. It really helps out our channel, helps us grow. Make sure to hit that like button as well. Go follow us on social media. That's all down below. We try to keep that as updated as possible. We also made a new website where we'll be posting photos of upcoming concerts and stuff like that, which you can go check out at audioaddictionmedia.com, and come get your fix with us, guys. Talk to you later. Deuces.